Good evening, everyone. This is Suriteja, and today I am going to perform IELTS English Speaking Mock Test number 2. And this test is going to have 3 parts, and today I am going to answer the sixth and final question of part number 3. In the discussed topic of part number 3 is called the salaries for the skilled people. So let's get started. And the sixth and the final question of part number 3 is: some people believe that all the people should receive the same amount of salary. And do you believe that it is correct, or what do you think about it and why? So the answer to that question is: I think having equal salaries for all the people is a very interesting idea, and it is good idea because it removes discrimination among the people, and it can make everyone equally economical, and it has many advantage. But on the other hand, it has very crucial disadvantages. Like you see, if a doctor or any other scientist or any other research man would get the same salary as that of the wage worker or any other worker or salesperson, you think it is okay for a scientist or a doctor, but many people do not prefer to become a scientist or doctor in the near future. You see, if people know that they can earn the same amount of money by doing a very simple work rather than doing a hard work, many people choose to do simple work. So in this field, we I think having equal salaries to all the people is not suggestible. You see, if all the people have equal number of salaries, no one will ever become a doctor or a scientist or any other profession that which are very hard to pursue, and rather than becoming that, they become a salesman, most of the people. Because I think salesman is not, I do not want to degrade any of the salesmen, but the sales marketing or any other things would be very influential and it would be very easy to perform, and it can give more freedom and flexibility to other people when compared to other professions. So I believe it sincerely that more people want to become like a salesperson or any other low paying clerk jobs and etc. in near future, if all have the same amount of salaries to be paid. And not only that, you see, sometimes we may encounter the discrimination of giving salaries in the same profession. Like you see, the male teacher gets a large number of salary than the female teacher. I think that type of discrimination of giving salaries depending upon the gender or caste or any other sex or any other thing should be avoided, because it is very dangerous and it sometimes leads to violence, and not in a negative way to be talked. You see, these may even discourage people. They may hurt other people feelings, and even it is very bad to do so. So in order to overcome this, we must impose equal salaries for the people working in the same profession. You see, if a woman is working as a teacher, she should be able to get the same salary as a man receives working in the same profession. But the difference between the salary should be different from one profession to another profession, because you see, teacher should get a particular amount of salary if he or she deserves, and a police person must get another amount of salary, and both should not get equal number of salary, because as I mentioned earlier, it would lead to consequences. Like in near future, if all the people get the same salaries, no one would become doctor or engineer or any other thing, and rather they would become a salesman. So it even endangers the professions like doctors and engineers and etc., and it may even cause very severe consequences. And if a doctor or engineer would not be there, how we could treat ourselves or how we could build a house on our own? It is quite impossible for a salesman to treat another person or to cure another person or not to build another home. So I believe sincerely that all people should not have same salary who work in a different jobs, but all the people, independent of their sex, caste, creed or religion and etc., should have the same salary who are working in the same profession. So I think I think I agree to this point up to an only a particular extent, if this point is applicable only for a particular profession but not as a whole. So thank you.